Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, the 9th of January, 2020. I was just having Alexa start my day, and because she didn't hear that, and she was talking about that they're trying to take away the powers, the president's powers of defending our country, I suppose. And they did some sort of briefing and asked him what the evidence was on what he did, the actions that he took, and they wanted like all the information, and he was like, we can't give you all that information because it would be putting whoever they're getting the information from in danger. And it's just, I'm sorry, but we elected these people, and I don't understand why they think that all of the information that the president and all of the people behind all of the acts of protection, or whatever you want to call them, not acts of war, but the fact that they think he's going to go, oh, well, let me just tell you, here's all the secret information that we found, that we got, of what was about to happen, and this is why we did this. The fact that they think that he would do that makes me wonder what school they went to. Like, come on. Look, the president knows more than what we know, and he can't give us all that information, because if he gave us all that information, then he would be giving the world all that information. So he can't do it. So use your brain. Like, come on. Anyway, it drives me nuts. I don't understand the whole, so we're going to take away his authority to do this or that. Well, like I said, I understand not allowing somebody to go willy-nilly, but if he has a team of, maybe they should work on giving figuring out that the president and those in that circle of decision making with the president that know all of that special information need to all agree before something's done. But not the entire Senate, not the entire, they can't all know everything, because come on, use your brain. Come on, use your brain. There are things we don't know, and there's things that is very good we don't know, because it's important that we don't know them. Hello, come on. Am I the only logical thinking person in the world? I don't know. This just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Anyway, when you elect someone, you want them to be smart. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. So we tried quail eggs last night. We made an itty-bitty fried quail egg each. So here are our little quail egg shells. I was like, oh, you could save them for itty-bitty cascarones. Itty-bitty. Bruce found out some really neat information. He said that the quail eggs are actually camouflaged based on where they lay their eggs. They're supposed to camouflage to their environment, and which I thought was funny, because I was like, so when they lay really, really dark eggs, that means you need to clean the cage. I thought that was funny. The other thing that they had said on there is that the president said something about the stocks being the highest that they've, hitting record highs or whatever. And he said, did you check your 409k? And they said, I'm sure that was a typo. And I'm like, no, it probably wasn't. It was probably a joke that's going way over all of you people's head. I get it. It's just kind of like it's a phrase on how stupid can you be? That type of thing. I don't think it was a typo. But it's probably best they think it was a typo. I don't know. Anyway, because obviously it's supposed to be 401k. I know y'all know that. But anyway. Nose is still running. So I'm sure the cedar is just ridiculous out there. I don't know where my husband is. I was thinking he might come through and join me, but he might have other things he's doing. So I think that the pollen count out there in the cedar is pretty bad. Bruce has been sneezing and sniffling he's been wearing a mask to work because we have a lot of cedar trees around us, and you can kind of see them do their little poof thing every once in a while, where it's like, it's kind of neat. I've only really seen it happen twice, but I would love to just stare at a cedar tree and just have it go right when I want it to. So we had a conversation last night on the back porch, and we were talking about different things, and Bruce was, he's like getting really frustrated, and he was like, why can't I, do well financially doing what I love, basically. And so we had a conversation on that, and I was kind of like, well, I can kind of tell you some of it because I've been telling you for years and you won't listen to me. It's like, you have to be organized. You have to be consistent. If you're not organized and you're not consistent, you cannot be a good businessman. You just can't. I mean, people can't organize and consistent you for you. You have to learn that. And so I said, you need to really, I said, I've been working on trying to get you to do that for years, to get yourself to the point where you're really, really organized and consistent, and so I think that's his new goal. As we talk about things, we're kind of figuring out this next year and how to get our game together. Mine is frustrating because mine is AI related, and so I'm, my limitations are just make it really frustrating. But but I think it's going to be a really good year. I really do, because I think both of us are going to work towards improving ourselves. And I think when you work towards improving yourself, then only good can come from that. So that's the goal. So let's see, what else did we I can't think of anything else that we were gonna do that happened or anything, but it was a good day. We had a good day. We had some good talks. Chihuahua's going off, which means either he's fed up or he's hearing Dad walk around. Are you walking around? No. Okay, so if you watched yesterday's video, you saw my husband choke and drop the cat. And if you didn't watch it, go take the video, click on the video, and then go to like 30 minutes or 31 minutes, and then watch. And you're gonna crack up. At first, I'm thinking, okay, he's laughing and he just blew. And then I'm trying to think of what did I say that was funny. And then I think, oh well, it must have gone down the wrong tube. But then all of a sudden I hear the cat just go, thump. So, oh yeah, I guess Dad was happening. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Gracie. It's like, here's Miss Gracie. Good morning, good morning. So excited. morning. So anyway, so yeah, so if you want to watch a funny video, watch that. That one's funny. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. You doing okay? Okay, let me tell Gracie good morning, and then I'll come back.
Sorry.
I opened one of the window curtains and like, so now I'm glowing off my glasses. So today, it's kind of cloudy outside and whatever. I think I'm going to pull, we haven't done our vision board stuff. I think I'm going to pull everything off of the vision board today. I need a good day. Yesterday was not, I keep having these days that are just like crash and burn days. And I'm like, why? And, I know part of the reason, but anyway. So I need to do that. I need to start some laundry today. Isn't that exciting? I need to go through paperwork today. I really need to have a good day. I really need to not have to nap today. I really, really need to not have to nap today. So that is my prayer for today, is not to have to nap. Because if I nap, it just blows the whole day. And because I don't feel good after naps, and I don't feel good before naps, so that's why I have to nap. But I need to not nap today. I need to keep my adrenaline going and just keep going, and that's very hard to do. So I'm not going to eat. I have my coffee and nothing else, and hope that keeps me from my blood pressure dropping and all of that crap that happens that causes me to have to go take a nap. Sorry, excuse me. So, but it looks like it's kind of breezy outside. It is 60 something degrees, looks like 69 degrees. And it's cloudy. So we'll see what the day holds. Did you want to join me, or are you busy? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, I'm going to get my husband's, help my husband get a list started for his day, get him kind of organized for the day, and send him off to work, and then I will be back. So I'm going to put this thing on pause for a while, and be right back. Okay, I'm back. He is out the door. He doesn't look like he's in a very good mood this morning. I don't know what happened, and I'm sure he won't tell me. Something maybe is in his mind or something that is making him feel kind of concerned for the day or whatever. I don't know. But he usually won't say anything unless I drag it out of him. He doesn't look like he's in the mood for that. So really that makes me that much more determined that I need to keep my my day going as much as possible to do well, because it makes me sad when he's having a day that's overwhelming for him. And if I can get a lot done and he comes home and he can see that a lot got done, then it'll make him feel better. So that's my goal for today. Okay, so our church is reading the 1-year chronological Bible. We're doing, we also are doing it on the YouVersion app. And so there's several people that are doing it. If you are interested in reading it with us, you can let me know and I'll share the app with you. It's really very, let me see if I can just show you what the app looks like and you can find it. Let's see. So this is, you can see, this is the, that right there is the YouVersion app right there. So that's what it looks like. It looks like a brown Bible. But the app is free. And the let's see. So you can see this is the 1 year. The top one is the one that we're reading with our church, and the bottom chronological one is the one I'm just finishing. So I'm almost finished with reading the Bible in 7 years, 5 years. I don't know. It's been a while. I've been reading for a while, and then I keep pushing the little button that says "Get me caught up," which basically just throws you back. And I'll do better this year. But anyway, so I've got that, and then this is the this is. Let me see if I can show it to you without missing my place. There's a book called The Pursuit of God that I'm reading, and so I'm trying to think, how do I do that? Bookmark this page. Well, then add a bookmark right there. Okay, so okay, get out of that now. Close it. Now it is. Let me see if I can find the covers. I can show you what it looks like. It's a really cool book. It's a different way of looking at, if you're someone who believes in God and has, is trying to have that's what it looks like. The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer. Anyway, if you're someone who is a Christian and you're trying to have the Spirit of God control your day and hear from Him. And so I found this at a thrift store. So that's I'm reading this also. So I always like Joyce Meyer stuff. It's pretty neat. So that's my goal this year, is to try to have God guide each and every day, and not me. And then this is what Bruce and I read try to read every morning. I bet he forgot to let the chickens. Now he's just now remembering. And this is really cool. It's a daily thing that you open up and just kind of read. It's real short. And then this is the book that the Boundaries book he and I are doing. It's really cool. I mean, it's not going to be comfortable, but it's going to be good for us. So those are the books. Those are some of the books that I'm reading. I'm reading so many books at one time, and none of them are like novels. So they're all like improvement books or whatever. So so today I'm going to work on my vision board. I'm going to do laundry and put the cats out in the enclosure. I'm going to do some laundry, and then I'll probably check on some birds and stuff. I've got Spark is in the bathroom, and he is in his little tote with his little lamp on him because he doesn't have a lot of feathers, and he's my Fail to Thrive little dude, and he's walking pretty well right now, and all of that. He still can't see really out of one eye from the pox that got the eye. And then I have a girl with him that is from my buff Easter egger girl that I got from my friend Megan. Well, I hatched from an egg that I got from my friend Megan, and she is part. I think she's a buckbeak buckbeak Easter egg girl. She lays these beautiful green eggs, and but she has been for about a month. her wing has been dropping. And I don't know if it's because of she was being overbred, because we have a lot of roosters out there. And so I don't know if she was being overbred. But I kept putting her in a cage, and then Bruce would go, oh, she's fine. And he'd take her out of the cage. And so it just kept continuing like that until finally she was just like sitting. And so I said, okay, that's it. And I brought her inside. So now she's spoiled rotten, sitting in a tote next to Spark, and she's got everything all set up for herself, all, her food and her water's all within reach and all this kind of stuff. And I take her out, and, she lays me an egg still and all this stuff. She's really spoiled rotten, and she likes to talk to me, and Spark loves having her in there, so that's good. And, and I don't know what's wrong with her, so I don't know if it's just injury or if it's going to be something else, but we'll see. But other than that, I really, knock on wood, other than some pox, I still have some pox going around. Whoever didn't have it last season is getting it now. So like Marshmallow and Buckbeak are just coated. That's like, ooh, they look like some sort of creepy monster things. It's just nasty. I hate pox. But once they've all had it, then I'm done. I don't have to. Then once they've had it, then I'm done. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to get birds that are, or just try to see if there's someone who can give vaccinations to my birds so they don't get it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I hate pox. Anyway, so other than that, it's just good. I don't have a lot of birds in the house, and I have Maya, my Silky, and I just have her in the house because I like to have her in the house. Because I really don't have a place to put her, and I have one little beautiful little white girl that has the deficiency in her feet that are curled. Well, her feet, one is completely flat, and the other one is almost flat. And we did give her some little booties for a while, which she got it all mudded up all the time, so I took them off. But she's doing well. I just need to get her on ground that's not slippery. So anyway, but she's doing well, and Maya's keeping her company, so that's good. And that's mainly the reason I keep Maya in, is because she's cute. And I still have Scuttles and stuff in their little tower cages, but they go out every day. So Quail are doing great, laying eggs, and the funniest little things, making all kinds of cool little noises, and so that's fun too. Garden needs to be cleaned up so we can get it prepped for a very small garden this year. Very small garden this year, not a Schwartz garden like last year. Part of me really would like to have some sort of little greenhouse type thing. I have plants all over my house because I love plants, and so I have no place to put them because it's all over the house. So the house is very cluttered, and I need to get my house decluttered and simplified. But there's so much stuff. When you've been married for, oh gosh, we'll be married for like 31 years or 32 years in January. And, this month. In about a week. Yikes. And, you accumulate a lot of stuff, and then you have children. We have 4 boys, and you accumulate their stuff, and they don't take everything home. They leave half of it here, and then, of course, they bring you cats and all kinds of things and say, no, keep them. So anyway, this house is just very full of stuff. My cousin Mary keeps talking about every time she sees this cabinet, she wants to reorganize it. And I'm like, what would you put in it? It's all glass. It's all, it needs something to keep it from getting dusty. That's what it needs, because it has wine glasses in it. All my special glasses are in it. And then it has some bowls and regular glasses at the bottom, which you can kind of see the bottom one has like bowls and my pretty bowls and regular glasses. But the wine glasses are all dusty because I only use like 2, So anyway, and then this is how Brinkley tells me he needs to go outside. Like, I'm supposed to hear that, right? That's just magically. I'm just supposed to magically hear. Such a funny dog. You go outside? Okay, stay. Go. Funniest animals. Just the funniest animals. Okay, so that's my goal for today. So let's see how I do. Just keep going, keep going. No eating. I know that sounds awful, but if I eat, I die. No, I don't die. If I eat, I crash. Just completely crash. I cannot eat at all. Because as soon as I do, I am down for the count. And I do not understand it, but that is how it works. And it's not blood sugar. Tried it. It's blood pressure. And it's very strange. So anyway, and eventually I will go to the doctor and find out what that's causing that. It's probably my heart. I'm probably having a heart attack. I know it. I laugh, Anyway, so that is my plan for the day. So let's see what I get accomplished, and I'll let you know tomorrow. And if you are someone who is watching this and it's kind of like, oh, I just don't want to do anything today, rev yourself up, and it don't have to be today. Do it tomorrow, but just let's see what we can get accomplished. Don't push yourself. If you have autoimmune stuff, don't push yourself too much, because sleep is what heals. So eat good, sleep well, so that you heal, and then that in sleep, it gives you energy to be able to do what you need to do. So it's the only way. It's de-stress. You have to be de-stressed. You have to sleep well, and so that's just how it works. And it's God's way of, I guess, slowing us down. I don't know. So anyway, and if you're tired of listening to my God talk, I'm sorry, but that's me. So you're gonna have to just, then just don't watch the videos, I suppose. For my family, hi Kim, good morning in Australia, and Mary, I love you, and hi to all of y'all. I'm sorry if I haven't emailed. I've been trying to do so many things and with very limited time, and so I will try to get that at that, and yeah, try to be productive today. I'm going to try to be productive today. I'm going to try not to crash and burn and end up sleeping for 2 hours. So, and then feeling like crap for another 2 hours. So, you guys have an awesome day. And, if you, I don't know, give me some of your tips and opinions and whatever. Save you prayers from my husband. He looks like a gloomy puppy today. So that's it. And just me talking by myself, because that's it. You have an awesome day, and hope God blesses you today. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.